Afterwards, they had an event in the Babylons, one of the Babylons, I think they had.
Well, there's a really nice AMF place on Sunrise Highway out towards like Bayshore or something.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Somewhere, I think they held an event there too for a while.
And I remember this station here, WHPC, had tickets for some kind of. I think BAB was having some, but they gave us tickets or something for at that AMF place as well. Yeah, bowling is huge, and I was telling my son to do it. It's a varsity sport in high school, and they give scholarships out. If you can get a college scholarship because of bowling and be a varsity athlete, there's some colleges that won't touch you if you weren't on a varsity sport as a high school kid. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, you can be on a varsity sport, and that.
This was called the Long Island Open. This said it happened in '84.
Okay.
Was the Long Island Open.
Okay, was it at the Garden City Bowl?
City Bowl, yes.
Yeah. So it was. Who won it? Was it Earl? Was it Mark Roth or Earl Anthony or anybody like that? Does it say?
This one says archive results. The winner. It says here Ernie Schlegel.
Big Ern.
Bigger.
Everyone ever say Kingpin with Bill Murray? Big Ern McCracken? No.
Number 3 was a guy from North America.
See, that's the funny thing about bowling. An amateur can beat a pro on any given day because an amateur can bowl a 300. And these guys, I don't know whether it's like muscle memory or whatever, they won't always bowl 300s. These professionals won't bowl 300 games.
Don, what's his name here? Don Janello.
Okay, from North America. That's pretty good. To see that an amateur can go compete, and he didn't really, all he had to do was drive to Stewart Avenue. He could have taken Merrick Avenue down or taken the Meadowbrook or whatever it was.
A Gary Schulteis of Mineola was in that.
Oh, he didn't have a tough ride either. He just went up
Old Country Road. Well, there's no Merchants Concourse then. So
no, back then it was the Roosevelt Raceway.
So how'd you cut through?
I would know that. Having grown up 6 houses from Mineola, what you would do is, you could do several things. You could take the Meadowbrook to Stewart Avenue, or you would have done what I would have done. You would have taken Mineola Boulevard, which is Franklin Avenue, and you'd either go to Stewart Avenue or you go to Old Country Road or whatever, Post Avenue.
It's like the one street in Garden City you could speed down, and there's never a cop in Garden City.
You don't want to mess around with Garden City.
I know, but for some reason, every time I go down Stewart Avenue in Garden City, it's like a very wide, open road. I never see a cop.
You don't want to go down. You don't want to speed down Stewart Avenue in Garden City.
Yeah, just what I'm saying. No, that not after the hotel, going towards New Hyde Park, going towards the mall.
Like in between Washington Avenue and
by
Clinton.
FedEx?
By FedEx, yeah. Okay. Well, the one place is no man's land. If you go by where the Marines are, where the Marine facility is, that's no man's land because it's neither Garden City Cops. It's supposed to be Nassau County Cops, 3rd Precinct, but they're not going there because they don't have any part of it. So that's no man's land right there.
That's like Spagnoli Road in Old Bethpage.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sorry, I just did the Italian pronunciation of that.
Well, it's like MS-13, dumping bodies. They're finding them all the time now, right? It's like,
everywhere. What is that?
Could you believe it? Mangano mistrial?
Because people don't want to convict a wife and not a husband and vice versa. And people don't want to do that. It was like a 7-woman, 5-man jury, whatever it was, and they just don't want to do it.
The foreman was a cop, too.
Yeah, they don't want to. Because one, they can convict on something, one the other can't. They don't want to do that. And the goods were more about her than him. She had the no-show job. So, but then they were looking for the testimony read back of seeing how they wanted to have footage of Singh leaving the house to see that what they were someone was trying to make the case probably in the jury room that they were friends first, Singhs and the Manganas. They were friends forever, and anything out before this. That seemed to be the overriding thought in the room that infected things, which is why they couldn't convict. Hey, they were friends before. And this guy saying, and the fact that Venditto got out on every single count was they didn't believe Singh. So that's what they didn't believe. 516-572-7440 516-572-7440. They will go spend more millions of dollars to do that case again, by the way. And do you see the money he was making at the law firm that he quit to be county executive? He was making in the 400,000s.
He was a legislator, though. When you're a legislator, you could be
a part-time job. Legislator's part-time job. It's like a $30,000.
But it's funny, the aides are a full-time job.
Exactly.
But it makes no sense.
Because it's just a public trough. You can feed off of it. 516-572-7440.
I don't mean to discredit anybody, but how do the aides get in?
Well, it's the same thing.
They know somebody.
It's different sides. Every like the Board of Elections workers, you get each party has people and they get jobs there. It's OTB. It's all the political game. It's this particular college that we're at. It's to the victors go the spoils. 516-572-7440. 516-572-7440. That's the number to call. well. We'd love to hear what's on your mind in the world of sports. What is the scoring update on the
84-77 Warriors.
84-77. Okay. How many fouls on LeBron?
LeBron, I think he probably only has like one foul, maybe. One foul.
Okay, good. So
but he's sitting out to close, so the Cleveland have to really Nance's at the free throw line to try to get to 79, but 34 seconds. They don't need to have anything crazy here where they could, the Warriors hit 2 threes.
Right.
Yeah, they got to just close it out and just finish strong, and then let LeBron come back from the fourth and see what he could do.
Like, that's the thing. Is it still a thing where really all you have to do is just watch the last 4 minutes of this game? I mean, do you think that's what's going on here?
I think it's going to come down.
So, like, we'll be home and we can watch the end of this game and see how it goes, I guess.
Yeah,
kind of
definitely.
thing.
Yeah.
So are we saying that? What are your predictions for this series?
The series, I would love to see it go 7 or even see LeBron win, but I could see another 5-game series. 5 games, just like last year, 4-1 Warriors.
Can you see a sweep?
No,
I don't think,
because of LeBron.
Yeah, I don't think LeBron will allow that to happen.
And LeBron wins.
I say Warriors in 6.
And do you think it's the Warriors holding serve at home, or do you think that the Cavaliers can get one in Oakland?
If they don't get this one, they won't get one in Oakland.
Yeah.
And I think that's what it is. This is their best chance right now. It's 78-84 now to end the third. But yeah, I don't think that. Can't see Cleveland be. It's so hard to win an Oracle. That's why when the Rockets did it, they broke the record. The Warriors broke the Bulls record for the most consecutive playoff home wins. But then the Rockets beat them next game.
The Warriors, some team in the playoffs was doing very well against the Warriors early on. Who was that was playing? That was the Pelicans?
No, it was it the Jazz? No, wasn't the Jazz?
Someone was playing them rather tough.
The Pelicans was playing them tough, but they could never finish they couldn't finish.
They don't have the firepower.
Yeah, to keep it, because Rondo was playing real good.
Yes, but I mean, I was impressed by. They were all talking about the Celtics coach. I mean, he's Stevens. He truly game planned for LeBron James. I mean, he had a great game plan for, and he changed it up. He didn't just go with the same thing. He would do different things. I mean, he really had a strategy that worked. It worked, except LeBron is so good. It worked. Steve Kerr is a great coach, but he's not game planning for LeBron James. No. He's just, okay, guys, go be yourselves. Go be Curry. Go be,
it wasn't the Spurs either.
He just, roll your dice and move your mouse.
Who was playing the Warriors tough?
No, it was the Pelicans.
It was the Pelicans.
Yeah, they played him pretty tough. Yeah. And then we know about what the Rockets did, but no, Steve Kerr just has to give him a little fire, because this is the thing with the Warriors. The Warriors have the talent, honestly, to go 82-0. They really do. They have that type of talent, but you just know it's not going to happen. On a given night, there's going to be teams that's going to show up more than others, and things like that. But the Warriors, this is the thing about the Warriors, they get bored. They're very bored. They know that nobody can really mess with them. Yeah. Remember, last year, they lost one game in the playoffs, and that was in the finals, game 4. And then, LeBron just had a big game, wasn't trying to get eliminated on his home floor, and they got pushed back to Golden State where they got smoked. So the Warriors, I think they're very bored, and then, sometimes Steve Kerr got to fire them up a little bit. But I don't even really think he played calls. You see, he's the most relaxed coach. You see he's chilling, talking to the other coaches, grabbing his Gatorade, everything. He knows what's going to happen.
The funniest thing is just the fact that Tyronn Lue is the head coach of the Cavaliers, and he doesn't do anything. He gets paid.
Exactly.
Hey, is he getting stepped on again?
There's only a few coaches you believe that would ever get that type of respect from LeBron, right?
That's what it is.
Popovich.
Yep.
Some people say Mark Jackson could get it out of LeBron a little bit, some respect out of him. But there's a few.
I mean, is Spoelstra is Tyronn Lue, right? I mean, just because when LeBron was in Miami,
that's when he won.
He won. Did Spoelstra coach, or was it the fact that they had the big three? Right,
that's the thing.
Well, Riley was there too,
and not coaching,
and Fizdale
being
Fizdale,
the Fizz. The Fizz was there.
It could have been just the talent, because even though the Heat have went to the playoffs, a few times since LeBron left, I think maybe 2 or 3 out of the 4 years since he's been gone. Spoelstra showed that he's a decent coach, but we know what the impact of LeBron does. It takes you over the top. Then.
Yeah.
So that's just.
I mean, and here's the thing: if the Cavalier, if LeBron leaves, right? Mm-hmm. Does Tyronn Lue have a job?
I think they should just let him keep it.
Yeah, just
because
that's what it
he's
is.
not there no more. The pressure is
now
gone.
Coach, right?
The
now
pressure's
coach.
gone. Now do what you want to do.
Now you're the Cavaliers. Now you got all the money in the world right under the cap because LeBron is out of there, but no one's going there.
Nobody's.
You have the 8th pick overall, but no one's going there.
You got to hope
Paul
for a
George.
situation. Exactly. You got to hope for a situation like Kyrie, and Kyrie didn't even get to the playoffs when LeBron wasn't there. So
and Kyrie had to be drafted, right? He was the number 1 overall pick.
Exactly, and he did his thing. Everybody knew how good he was. So you got to hope that Kevin Love stays and these other guys stay, and then you get another, something like that, man.
I mean, you try to say Kevin Love. You're the star now. You're the guy. You're the man now, Kevin. It won't matter. He's past his prime, but you're the man now, Kevin. This is your team. You're not in the shadow of LeBron anymore, but it won't make a difference. But still, it's a narrative that they'll give.
Exactly. And one thing I'm happy about is the Eastern Conference is getting better, though.
Yeah, it is.
It is getting better. So that's a positive
I can't believe KJ at the beginning of the year told us, big Celtics fan that he is, the Celtics will be in the final, and then game 1. Things change, but it came so close, and the Celtics so it's just so weird. It had nothing to do like what would have been predicted by him, but they would have been in the final.
I was talking to him yesterday. He was like, "Yeah, we're going to the finals." I'm like, I don't know. Not yesterday. I was talking to him. Maybe I think last week sometime. I hit him up. I was like, "Congrats, you was right about your pick." I had to tell him. I'm like, "You was right about your pick." He's like, "I think we're going."
I mean, if you got in a time machine, and you say, "Okay, the Celtics will be in the final," and then sure enough, 5-6 months later, there's the Celtics in the final.
That's what I'm saying.
But it didn't happen the way it would have happened.
But Gordon Hayward, you got to think this young team now,
right?
But now you plug in back Gordon Hayward and you plug back in Kyrie, and it's dangerous. And LeBron might have to leave, honestly, because he won't beat Boston, a healthy Boston team, if he sees him with this team.
And Kyrie wants to win that game.
Oh yeah,
Kyrie wants to win now. Definitely. He wants to be. I'm the man. I'm not speaking of not being the shadow anymore. That's what he wants to do.
Exactly.
I tell you, it's been a great show tonight, fellas.
Definitely,
fellas. We've got about 30 seconds. We'll start the closing music, and then don't forget to stay tuned for Riley and FM Punk right here at 90.3 WHPC. Don't forget this Sunday, 3 p.m. in the afternoon, I follow Thunder Road. Kim's at 1 to 3, Bruce Springsteen. I've got Piano Man, the Billy Joel radio show. That'll be Sunday, 3 p.m. So you should keep it locked in on this here radio station and all that kind of stuff.
I want to say a quick shout out to the Beth Page people. Not the Best Page people.
Anyone in particular?
No,
BK Sweeney?
They had the the air show.
Oh, the Sunday was.
No, the Saturday show was great though.
Oh, but I mean Sunday was washed out, and that's only happened twice. The second time, the other time was like 2013 or something.
Right.
Yeah, I'm glad I didn't pre-record Piano Mix. I was going to say, the planes are going over Wood. That was live. That was canceled. All right, Ken Booger.
All right, Yankees. Let's start looking at pitches, getting one, and getting ready for the playoffs. Let's go.
Nice. All right, Tristan Hamilton.
Let's go Mets.
Let's go Robles.
Let's go.
All right, Mike Tchaikovsky.
Mike Tchaikovsky.
Mark Tchaikovsky.
Keep it up, Tampa. And rumor has it, Luz is in talks with JT's camp every day.
Oh, there you go. All right, I'm Chris Muldoon for Nick Gorenberger. Don't forget this Sunday, 3 p.m. Piano Man. Bye, everybody. We'll see you in the airwaves. Adios, amigos. And see you next week, Thursday, 9 p.m. Bye, buddy. Stay tuned for Riley. See you in the airwaves.